to the Madison Trojans out of the Metro East area. Dave, this is a small high school, only 200 students. Where do they get all these big guys? 6'8", 6'8". How come we can't get those big guys?
I don't know. Their coach said that he would like to have 1/10 of the discipline that the Mount Vernon Rams have. And, of course, Doug came right back and said, I sure would like to have some of that height. And I know you would, too. We've been crying for it for years. And they got a 6'8" kid in suspension, you know. So we're going to have our hands full again tonight. They come in 3-1. They're bound to be a good team. We know they have athletes.
And the Mount Vernon Rams come into this contest 4-2, won 4 out of 5 at the Alton Thanksgiving tournament, lost a heartbreaker last Friday night at Carbondale, and that one really hurt.
Yeah, we let that one get away from us, Rob. We had the 6-point lead at half. In the second half, I know Doug felt like we didn't take very good care of the ball there late in the game. So we know that was a game we could have won. Carbondale, give them credit, though. They're an extra fine team.
We're going to be right back for the opening tip-off. The Madison Trojans and the Mount Vernon Rams right after this. Welcome back to Chagnon Gymnasium. Just about set for the introduction of the Madison Trojans starting lineup. Number 4, 5'9" senior Jonathan Cox. And number 15, 6' senior Jermaine Jenkins. Number 22, 6'5" senior Keith Long. Number 41, 6'3" junior Maurice Hughes. And number 44, number 6'8" junior Robert Kennedy. And the Trojans are coached by Al Collins. Dave, who was the kid that went to Oklahoma State from Madison? It's a big scorer. Isn't his name?
Patrick Hatter?
Oh, it's Baker. It's Maurice Baker.
Okay, all right.
All right, he's a big scorer, all Big 12. All right, for your Mount Vernon Rams, number 5, senior Parker Creel. And number 15, starters, 2-year starter, Jason Harrison. Number 32, 6'1" senior, J. Paul Deaton. Number 42, the junior, 6'1", Jerez Moore. And the middle linebacker, number 55, senior, D'Artagnan Blood. Rams are coached by Doug Creel. He's assisted by Quinn McClure and Tim Holloway. We want to congratulate the junior varsity. They had a victory tonight over Madison. Tim McClure very happy. He's about as happy as Tim Holloway is unhappy. Last night up at Centralia. I know you were there.
I was there. It was a dandy. They lost both those games. It was, well, we're not real happy how it turned out. We'll just put it that way and leave it at that.
Well, I'll tell you how it turned out. As usual, the Orphans shot 37 or 38 free throws. We shot 11. Say no more. Let's play basketball.
All right, Rod.
J. Paul Deaton controls the opening tip just on sheer determination.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Madison's going to go with a one. Well, I was going to say 1-3-1, but I'm not real sure. It's some type of a zone, Dave, but I'm not sure.
Looks like a 1-3-1, but then they slip back down.
Well, if they play zone, it may be 2-0 at the end of one quarter.
Well, it was a low-scoring game last year. Of course, that's a redundant statement when you talk about last year, 32-20 over there.
Rams content to work it around the perimeter. Into Blunt in the paint. He turns around and looks at a guy that he's given up 7 inches to. Decides he's not going to put that shot up.
Big Kennedy's going to roam the baseline. He'll be the shot blocker underneath.
Blunt had a notion He's going to put it up and scores. D'Artagnan Blunt gets the Rams out to a 2-0 lead.
Minute 20 into the game before the first shot is taken.
Jonathan Cox on the point, gets a nice pick. Robert Kennedy posting up inside on Deaton. Deaton's got the task, giving up 7 inches. Shot up, no good, off the back iron, tipped up and in. Maurice Hughes, the 6'3" junior, on the tip.
We're going to have to block them off the offensive boards. We can't give them more than one opportunity, Rob.
And they certainly crashed on that shot attempt. Moore puts up a tough shot. Oh, it won't go. Tips the rebound, but he can't control it. It'll be out of bounds to Madison.
You know, it looks like Madison's approach, Rob, is much like Belleville West last year. They gave D'Artagnan Blunt the shot all night. Looks like that's what they're going to do again here.
Harrison has Jenkins in a matchup of number 15s. Creel has Cox. Blunt has Hughes. Deaton, they're going to call it on Kennedy with a push-off, offensive foul. That's one thing about being up here in the crow's nest.
You can't see those things.
You get a good look. And speaking of the crow's nest, behind the camera, the best in the business, Jeff Crow. Mount Vernon Rams basketball brought to you by Charter Communications. I'm Rob Wild alongside Dave Farley. We're all tied up 2-2. 5.5 minutes left in the first period. Head coach Doug Creel barks out some instructions. Over the top to Deaton. Blunt down low to Moore.
Oh, yeah.
And a technical foul for banging the glass.
Louis got him. They collapsed on D'Artagnan Blunt, Rob, and when he saw Darius Moore all along underneath, he hit him with a quick pass. Slapped the backboard. You could hear it all over the gym.
And the senior, Parker Creel, at the free throw line. Puts it up soft as church music, gets a friendly bounce. 5-2 Rams. Swisses the second, it's 6-2. This is going to be a big possession. The Rams get a bucket out of this.
Oh, yeah.
It's already a 4-point possession. Chance to make it a 6 or a 7-point possession. Now, 7-point possession would have to be a conventional 3-point play, because I don't think anyone's going to launch
not with our Rams this year. Parker might on occasion.
Moore has a notion for Deaton down low, backs it out to Harrison. Moore in the corner, back to Harrison. Harrison drives. They've gone man-to-man, Dave. Creel for 3. Stay press, no iron.
Just about made a liar out of you there, Rob. I like the man-to-man. How about you? Normandy did that against us last year, and we ate him up.
Creel fouls Cox. Kind of an unnecessary foul. You hate to foul a guy that far from the basket.
He wasn't going to do anything with it out there.
They list Cox at 5'9". Hughes 6'3", 22 long, 6'5". Jenkins is a 6-footer. And the big number 44, Robert Kennedy, 6'8" junior. Well, they pack it down low. Here comes Cox. Jenkins tries to drive, slips, loses it. Deaton comes up with it. Madison turns it over.
That's their third turnover already.
I don't think Kennedy's not going to, well, Kennedy comes out and takes Parker. I was going to say Kennedy's not going to follow Deaton away from the basket. Blunt down low. Pass was a little low. Moore kicked it out of bounds. Turnover for the Rams.
First one.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first period. Mount Vernon 6, Madison 2. Cox tells Jenkins to get low. Picks up his dribble and whips it over to J. Paul Woodrome.
Yeah.
Nice hands over there. J. Paul and his son Aaron Woodrome. Aaron turned out to be one of the better young golfers in Mount Vernon. Darius Moore kicks it to Creel. Blunt to Harrison. Had an opening, back to Blunt. Parker Creel tries to bounce it down low to Moore, and it's kicked out of bounds. Doug Creel barks out the play for the inbounds play, and that's one thing Mount Vernon shines at, inbounds plays. There's one right there.
And they do it again. Good job of rotating the ball on an inbounds play. You don't see that very often.
Oh, that's a double.
Boy, Coach Creel loves what he sees. You know, they practice diving for loose balls in practice.
They have a plus-minus system in practice. You get a plus every time you dive on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
You get minuses for not boxing out, minuses for not for turning the ball over, throwing it away, getting the ball stolen. And then at the end of practice, if you got more pluses than minuses, you don't have to run as much as the minus guys. Shot up, no good. And Jason Harrison goes high.
Skies above the 6'3" player for Madison.
Blunt's going to bring it up against Cox. Into the Madison lineup, number 33, 6'3" junior Trevante Walker. He's going to guard Parker Creel. Blunt drives, scores, but they're going to call a foul before the shot. It'll be out of bounds. That's the third team foul on Madison. Mount Vernon with one team foul. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Mount Vernon 8, Madison 2.
Jay Young comes in for the Rams.
Also Michael Dogan in.
Had a great game in the JV game.
Creel and Harrison find a seat. Madison's going to get a 20-second timeout. I'm going to seize the opportunity to thank our Mount Vernon Rams basketball sponsors. Of course, the Ram basketball brought to you by Charter Communications on CTV 10. The Gallery at 30th and Broadway featuring Jackson Jewelers, Carl's for men and women, Mount Vernon TV and Appliance, Kevin Martin, State Farm Insurance, bringing you auto, life, fire, and health insurance, BFC Bicycle Fitness Center for all your biking needs, 1 Hour Martinizing, the most in dry cleaning, Cheney and Karch Insurance, your independent insurance group, Mount Vernon Networks, your local Sprint PCS dealer, King City Cash Loan and Pawn. Our inventory is overflowing. Off-Broadway Dry Cleaners. Ask about our chamber member-to-member discounts. And last but not least, Larry Lyday, One Stop Flooring America. We make it a joy to decorate. Jay Young set to inbounds, gets it into J. Paul Deaton. Deaton guarded by Cox. Jenkins has Blunt. Try to get it low. I'm going to say that was off Madison. Parker Creel re-enters. Replaces D'Artagnan Blunt, and we've gone small. Young about 5'6", Dogan maybe 5'10", Creel about 5'9", Moore and Deaton 6'1". 1:45 left first period. Mount Vernon 8, Madison 2. Ooh, Deaton flashed across the lane. He was open momentarily. Tipped out of bounds. Nice defensive play by Trevante Walker, 6'3" junior. Moore inbounds to Deaton. Deaton nearly stolen by Cox. Moore gets it back to Deaton, and Deaton gives it up to the guard. Oh, they're going to try a little double team trap. Down low. Oh! Deaton did what you want. He put it off glass. It just didn't go.
Might hurt some footsteps from behind.
Blunt re-enters the Mount Vernon lineup. The sophomore Jay Young sits down next to freshman coach Tim Holloway. Cox off the pick. My goodness. Kennedy blasted Creel. First he blasted him, then he reached out and grabbed him.
Wondered what he did wrong.
And then couldn't understand why he got the call. That's the second foul on Kennedy, and the 6'8 junior will find a seat.
Now we see
Long re-enters.
We'll see what Coach Al Collins means by his need for discipline with his team.
Blunt to Creel. Over the top to Blunt. Yes. 2 points, Blunt, assist to Creel, and it's 10-2 Rams.
Went around a pick just to the right of the elbow there.
Blunt steals, but it's stolen back. Rams with some good pressure. Cox tries to put a move on Creel. They call a foul on Deaton down low. Team fouls, 2 against the Rams, 4 against the Trojans. Looking, that's 5. Jenkins gets it over the timeline. He's picked up by Harrison. Into the Madison lineup.
Ball tipped away by Mount Vernon, will belong to Madison.
Number 24, 5'10" junior, Eric Hurst. Trevani Walker inbounds. Blunt, look at Blunt on the floor. Harrison on the floor. And you gotta love it, Dave. Unbelievable.
Mount Vernon Rams must lead the state in floor burns.
Walker to Jenkins, no good. Oh! Walker Creel goes down hard. You can feel it all the way up here.
And Parker with his bad back, you hate to see that. Looks like he landed softly enough and kind of cushioned the blow. He got right up. That had to hurt.
Dogan's going to come in. And I tell you, I hope he's not coming in for Parker, because Parker needs to run that off.
Oh, yeah.
The last thing he needs to do is sit down now and let it get stiff.
He's coming in for Jason.
Okay, good news. See, if Doug needs any advice, all he's got to do is just look up here.
That's right. That's right. Right behind him. Right over his shoulder.
Parker gets it over the timeline, puts up the runner. No good. Harrison on the long tip. And it won't go. I had lost track of the time. At the end of 1 period of play, the Mount Vernon Rams 10, the Madison Trojans 2. We'll be right back for the exciting second period right after this. Welcome back to Chagnon Gymnasium. Mount Vernon Rams jump out to an 8-point lead in the opening quarter. Madison held to 2 points.
Rams were 4 out of 7, Rob, in the first half on their shooting, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Committed 2 turnovers, but they forced Madison into 6.
That's Dave Farley. I'm Rob Wilt behind the camera. From the Crow's Nest, the best in the business, Jeff Crow.
Got a vertigo problem, Rob? Bad night for it.
Yeah, and I'm scared of heights, too. D'Artagnan Blunt brings it over the timeline. He's picked up by Hughes. Harrison guarded by Rico Newsom into the lineup. Number 21, 5'10" junior. Deaton to Blunt. to Moore. I think Blunt could post that Newsom kid up. That's the one place where we have a size advantage. There's some bodies flying out there, Dave. Moore on the wing. Moore drives.
Yeah.
Picks up the charging foul. No, not much doubt about that.
Yeah. Got a little bit out of control. You can see that one coming. A little bit impatient. Madison was playing some pretty good defense.
Trevante Walker brings it over the timeline. He'll be picked up by Darius Moore. Harrison has Newsom. Parker Creel has Hurst. Blunt has Hughes. And J. Paul Deaton has Long. Blunt cleans the glass. Mount Vernon Rams in control. 6:40 left, second period.
Madison only 1 out of 7 from the field, Rob.
And that was on a tip in. If they hadn't got that one offensive board. Oh! Nice idea by Harrison, but Blunt's momentum was taking him away from that open spot down low.
It was there. We're up 10-2, Rob, and we're really not playing as well as we can.
I agree. Rico Newsom, no good. Oh, Hughes with the rebound, blew the cripple, and Blunt was fouled by Newsom. Keith Long's going to talk to the referee, says watch this or that. Blunt down low to Deaton, head pump fake. Moore block, 2 blocks in a row. Deaton's going to wish he didn't pump fake. If he'd have just took it right up, he could have got it off glass for the deuce. That pump fake just got him in trouble. And then Moore was rejected. Not sure I like that pass. We got a break.
Yeah. We're trying to force a few things, Rob.
Harrison inbounds to Creel. Blunt looking down low for Moore. It's not there. Well, now I think they've gone back to the zone. Poked away from behind by Newsom. Here comes Madison on the break. Harrison gets his money's worth
sure did
on
there,
Hurst.
didn't he?
Eric Hurst will go to line to shoot 2.
Kept the shot from getting up off the glass. No way he was going to make that one. Going to make him earn it.
That's the first foul on the senior Jason Harrison. Picked up 2 letters this fall, 1 for soccer, 1 for football.
Yep.
Hurst no good.
Warm outside, but cold in here for Madison.
That foul on Mount Vernon was their 4th. 6 team fouls on Madison.
We've been sitting on 10 for a while.
And I was just going to say Madison was sitting on 2 forever.
Oh, yeah.
It's 10-3 Mount Vernon with 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. Creel down low to Moore, turns back, puts it up. Traveling is the call. I'm not so sure, but
I didn't see the feet. His feet were hidden from my view.
I don't think Doug Creel's too sure about that call either. Newsom to Walker, down low to Hurst. He's rejected by Creel. Blunt down low to Moore. Gets it back to Blunt, over the top to Creel. Deaton on the wing. Creel to Harrison. Rams moving it around the perimeter against this Madison zone. They've gone back to zone. Deaton bounces it to Blunt. He's fouled by Walker, and he'll shoot 2.
Rams being 1-1 the rest of the half. That's a 17th foul against Madison. Madison now only 1 out of 10 from the field.
Blunt's first free throw, nothing but net. Into the Madison lineup, number 5, 5'10" junior, Chauncey Dukes. That could be in the All-State name team.
Oh yeah, you gotta love that one.
Blunt makes them both. 12-3 Rams. 4:15 left first half. Rico Newsom throws it away. Bad pass recovered by Blunt. I don't know if you give him credit for a steal on that or not. Blunt in the corner. Gets it to Deaton. Triple team. Gets it back to Harrison. Parker Creel to Harrison. Moore in the corner. Deaton trying to post up. Oh, man, just a terrible pass.
Oh.
Here comes Walker. Stops, pops. No good. Creel on the rebound. Moore on the wing. Gets it back to Creel. Blunt from 5 feet, double clutch and scores. Nice pass from J. Paul Deaton. It was Deaton on the pass, wasn't it?
It was Deaton, and that's Blunt already in double figures with 10 points.
He has 10 out of the 14. Back door to Walker. Nice play there, nice back cut.
And that's their first field goal in about, 10, 11 minutes?
2:45 left in the second quarter. Mount Vernon 14, Madison 5. Moore to Blunt. Backs it out. Creel to Harrison to Creel. Blocking foul called on Eric Hirsch. Parker Creel will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Madison went 2-1 in the Effingham Thanksgiving tournament, losing to Greenville by 2 points before beating North Egyptian Conference schools Fairfield by 2 and Salem by 3. Parker Creel makes the front end of the 1-1. And then last Friday night, Madison took on Berkeley High in North St. Louis and beat them by 4 points. They enter tonight with a 3-1 record. Creel 2 for 2 at the line. At that time, that gives him 4 on the night.
The Rams are 6 out of 6 from the free throw line, and I'll probably regret saying that later.
Yeah, the next one's going to be brick, isn't it? Newsom goes behind the back. Stolen by Harrison, but they call walking on Harrison.
I thought you had to be completely down on the floor and get up before it's traveling.
I think you're right.
Louis will give us a makeup call here pretty soon, Rob.
I'll give Madison coach Al Collins credit. Yet another new face into the lineup, number 35, 5'10" sophomore James Newsom.
Played a lot in the JV game.
He's getting everybody in. I'll give him credit for that. Just wild, out of control.
Oh yeah, they don't know what happened there. They're going to consult on this one. There's the makeup call, Rob. We got it pretty quick.
Chauncey Dukes drove to the hoop. Ball slipped out of his hands. It was definitely the right call. It should be Mount Vernon ball. Blunt in for Dogan.
Dogan did a good job while he was in there.
Looks like they're going to go with a little full court pressure.
Well, they're working on defense awfully hard. A good reason to do all the substituting.
1 minute, 45 seconds left the first half. Mount Vernon 16, Madison 5. Mount Vernon very patient. Moore looks down low, it's not there. Harrison saves it and then throws it out of the reach of D'Artagnan Blunt.
Doug Creel's not going to be happy about the 9 first half turnovers, and we still have 1:23 to go in the half.
James Newsom guarded by Harrison. They look inside for Long. Deaton had backside help from Blunt, and Blunt comes out of there with it. Poked away by Walker, and that'll be a foul. Blunt will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
D'Artagnan will go to the line with 10 points. Rams will try to stretch their lead out to 12 or maybe 13 here. 1:05 to go in the second quarter.
Do you get the feeling that Madison's frustration
Oh, yeah.
levels, they're looking up at that scoreboard, 1:05 left, and they've only got 5 points. Played almost 16 minutes.
And their low score coming in tonight was somewhere in the 50s, wasn't it? They like to get up and down the court.
All right, well, we didn't jinx the free throw shooting.
Hey, we're making a lot of turnovers, but we are hitting our free throws tonight.
Jermaine Jenkins back into the Trojan lineup. Trevante Walker has to sit down with those 2 fouls. Blunt sacks him up. 18-5, Mount Vernon on top. Exactly 1 minute to play, first half action. Oh, there's a bomb by Chauncey Dukes, no good. Jenkins gets up high, but as soon as it gets down low, you know who's on it, the Mount Vernon Rams.
You bet.
Deaton got on it. He was tied up, the possession arrow in favor of Madison. Chauncey Dukes inbounds to James Newsom. Thought Harrison was going to pick up a foul. Dukes dribbles out front. Any truth to the rumor his mom's name is Daisy?
And we got a foul on, well, it's going to be on Jay Paul, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe that's Jay Paul's second foul. Sophomore Tony Fitzpatrick comes in. Jay Paul sits down with 2 fouls.
Fitzpatrick, another one of the sophomores that looked very good in the JV game.
Jenkins tied up by Harrison. Jason just saw that ball and latched onto it. Possession arrow in favor of the Rams.
9th turnover on Madison.
Creel brings it up. Trapped, gets it to Blunt. Harrison. Fitzpatrick on top. Creel. 12 seconds, we're down to 10, 9, 8, 7. Creel on the wing, 4, 3. Gets it to Harrison. Harrison's shot up and in at the buzzer. Jason Harrison from Parker Creel. At the end of the first half, Mount Vernon 20, Madison 5. We'll be back for the exciting second half and some halftime analysis right after this. Welcome back to halftime here at Shagnon Gymnasium. The Mount Vernon Rams with a 20-5 lead over the Madison Trojans. And the defense is here, and they're just playing great defense. Madison, it may be a combination of our defense and their cold shooting, but we've got them held to 5 points in the first half, and that's unbelievable.
Well, you nailed it sometime during the second quarter. Madison's very frustrated. They like to get up and down the court. They like to score a lot of points, and they're throwing up some shots. I'm sure that Coach Al Collins does not like to shoot a lot of threes. I'm not sure that they're such great three-point shooters. You think that they think they must be, as many as they're shooting. But they're not taking advantage of their height underneath at all. Rams are having it their way, and we've made 9 turnovers in the first half and still lead 20-5.
Yeah, I'm sure Doug Creel's talking about that right now
Yeah.
as we speak. The 9 turnovers, uncharacteristic of the Mount Vernon Rams. And Dave, if we can just do this again in the second half, we'll be ready for Cahokia. They're coming in Saturday night.
Cahokia will be here. That should be a big time. We've already played them, of course, over at Alton. Handled them, I believe, 35-27. We need a bigger crowd come Saturday night. Of course, this is a Tuesday. It's early in the season, so the crowd's not too good tonight, but they have been loud.
Yes, they have, and I don't know. I don't even want to start talking about the crowd. I wrote about it in my column this week. People aren't liking the deliberate slow-down offense, and so they're coming to the games disguised as empty seats, and it really upsets me.
If you're a Ram fan, it doesn't matter. The good Ram fans appreciate the kind of basketball we're playing. We do it extremely well. We do it most nights better than what we're doing tonight.
All right. We'll be back for the exciting second half right after this.
The shadows over there again. That's respect, ain't it? D'Artagnan Blunt's 12 points, and he was perfect on everything. 4 out of 4 from the field, 4 out of 4 from the line.
Well, this is going to be some good practice for the Rams with a full court pressure from a good team like Madison. And they'll get a great opportunity to work on their press break tonight, because we're probably going to see quite a bit of full court pressure this year.
Most certainly.
Teams probably think our ball handling is suspect. Deaton gets on the floor, but it's turned over, and Big
Suspect
Kennedy
right there.
Jenkins back to Long, and it's stolen by Moore. He's fouled by Jenkins. Mount Vernon starts the second half with the original starting 5. Moore, Creel, Harrison, Blunt, and Deaton. And it looks like Madison's got their original starting 5 in there. I thought Harrison would...
Had Deaton all alone, chose not to go to him.
Madison has gone to the man-to-man. Cox has Creel. Jenkins has Harrison. Kennedy has Blunt. Long has Moore. And Hughes has Deaton. And as soon as I said that, they went back to the zone.
Right.
I love it. Listen to Creel barking out instructions.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how's he got any voice left?
Well, Blunt has feasted on this defense.
Rams reset the offense. Blunt pops out, back to Creel. Moore, back to Creel. Blunt on the baseline to Moore, cutting, shooting,
Look at that.
and scoring.
Hesitated in the air, would have had the shot blocked otherwise, put it up softly off the glass and in. He's going to get a chance to get free the old-fashioned one.
That foul was on Keith Long, his second. Oh, excuse me, Maurice Hughes, his second.
Wow. Rams have still not missed a free throw. 9 for 9. I don't mind jinxing them, Rob. I'm like Jack Buck. Go ahead and say it.
Got to talk about the no-hitter.
That's right.
Hughes drives, drops it off to Long. Cox to Hughes. Oh, man. Into Kennedy, puts up a 10-footer push-off on number 41. That was everyone in the gym, or at least everyone in the balcony could see that one.
Easy to see. You talk about frustration. We're already, 2 minutes and 35 seconds into the second half, and we're still stuck on 5.
Poked away by Long. And Dave said 5:20 left in the third period. Mount Vernon 23, Madison 5. Creel gets out of the potential trap. Trap on Harrison. Now they're in the trap in the corner, over the top. Good job, good ball movement by Mount Vernon. Moore on the wing. Stolen by Cox. Puts up the shot, he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Got to say it again. We're up 23-5, but we really have to be concerned about the turnovers tonight.
Number 4, Jonathan Cox, a 5'9" senior. First free throw good. Number 33, Travante Walker, replaces Keith Long. Madison head coach Al Collins goes with Cox, Jenkins, Walker, Kennedy, and Hughes. Both free throws are good. Madison with 7. Moore throws it away, and the turnovers continue to mount.
Madison's quick. They got some good athletes, but we've got to do a little bit better than this.
Well, I think they're getting us to play a little faster than we want, and it's translating into turnovers. Cox, Walker, Jenkins, they're looking for Kennedy.
Knocked out of bounds. Cleve Harrison got a knee on it.
Cox will trigger the inbound. Walker. Jenkins to Cox. They're looking for Hughes down low. They try to bounce it to him, and knocked away by Blunt, stolen by Creel, and we turn it over yet again. Doug Creel just sits back all the way. 3-point attempt by Walker, no good. Bodies flying in the paint. Jenkins fouled by Harrison. Break in the action gives us a chance to talk about our Mount Vernon Rams basketball sponsors. One Stop Flooring America, Off-Broadway Dry Cleaner, King City Cash Loan and Pawn, Mount Vernon Networks, Cheney and Karsh Insurance. Hughes shot no good. Moore comes out of there with the rebound. Gets it to Creel, 1 hour Martinizing. BFC Bicycle Fitness Center, Kevin Martin State Farm Insurance, Mount Vernon TV and Appliance, Carl's for Men and Women, and Jackson Jewelers, as Moore can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. He's hammered, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Moore thought he should have got the shot down the first time, put it up a little bit hard off the back iron. Somehow got his own rebound.
I was thinking there was going to be foul shots there before I attempted to run through those sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
Here I am doing sponsors during the action. What's up with that?
We're happy to have him, Rob. Bears making a free throw. Got a kick out of Coach Al Collins' comment, Rob, that he'd much rather play a team like Centralia, which they're going to play come Saturday night with all their athletes, than a team with the discipline that Mount Vernon has.
Moore makes them both. Rumor has it, Coach Rick Moss said on the radio last Saturday morning that nobody on Mount Vernon could make his team.
That's what we hear.
Newsom rejected by Parker Creel. Nice block by the 5'9" senior. Coach's son. It's got to be tough to play for your dad, especially when your dad's a demanding coach like Doug Creel. Kennedy from 10 feet, yes.
We're going to make those.
3.5 minutes left, third period. Mount Vernon 25, Madison 9. Timeout, Mount Vernon. I tell you what, just in case the fans didn't catch those sponsors, I'm going to let you run through them once again.
All right. I'll get mine out here, Rob.
Well,
These people are making it all possible. I'll get them. Yep. The gallery at 30th and Broadway featured Jackson Jewelers, Carl's for Men and Women, Mount Vernon TV and Appliance, Kevin Martin State Farm Insurance, bringing your auto, life, fire, and health insurance, BFC Bicycle Fitness Center for all your biking needs, 1 Hour Martinizing, the most in dry cleaning, Cheney and Karch Insurance, your independent insurance group, Mount Vernon Networks, your local Sprint PCS dealer, King City Cash Loan and Pawn, our inventory is overflowing, Off-Broadway Dry Cleaners. Ask about our chamber member-to-member discounts. One-stop floor in America. We make it a joy to decorate. If you enjoy the broadcast, please stop by and tell those people that you appreciate their sponsorship.
Well, Parker Creel slipped. His foot actually went out of bounds before he could save the ball. Another turnover for Mount Vernon. Madison to inbound right in front of their bench. Hughes with a spin move. One referee called the foul, the other referee called walking. They're going to let the walking call stand up, so another turnover for Madison. Dogan, the sophomore, into the Mount Vernon lineup. He's double teamed, back to Moore. He's double teamed, and boy, they're really tightening down the screws. Dogan walks, and it'll be Madison ball.
Tell you what, the press is causing some trouble, and I know somebody in the gym is taking notes up here over my right shoulder.
Well, the thing that we cannot duplicate, what I said, that why this is good for us to practice our press play, because we cannot duplicate this in practice. We got nobody on our team, or at least not a group of guys on our team that can duplicate this pressure. So with a 25-9 lead, make that 25-12 lead. Walker drains the three. Deaton now trapped, and it's saved by Moore to Dogan. And if Moore doesn't get down on the floor, it's another turnover.
Oh, yeah. We are having some trouble, folks.
2.5 minutes left. Dogan rejected. Blunt hammered. Looks like some of the Chaos Corner guys are getting on. They've picked out an object of their abuse. I'm not sure if it's Kennedy or it might be Hughes.
Somebody's catching it.
Kennedy picks up his third foul. Blunt goes to the line to shoot 2.
Finally missed after 11 in a row.
Harrison back in, replaces Dogan. For Madison, Hughes and Jenkins sit down as Hurst and James Newsom return for Madison. Blunt makes 1 out of 2, and it's 26-12. Walker just drained one from there, pumps up another one. No good, nothing but glass. Failed to draw iron, and Deaton's going to bring it up himself. That's a slippery floor. You know what? A lot of times that'll happen, Dave. In this kind of weather, it's 72 degrees in December, and that floor will get a little slippery. I don't know if it's just something, the humidity or the wax.
A floor of sweat.
Yeah. Down low to Harrison, pump fakes, rejected by Kennedy. 1:45 left, third period. Tipped away. Walker gets it back and he's fouled. I believe they're going to pick out Darius Moore for the foul. That'll be the third team foul on Mount Vernon. Madison has 5 team fouls here in the second half.
Well, the game's got sloppy.
That foul on Moore is his second. Cox inbounds to Kennedy, puts up the 8-footer, no good. And Jason Harrison rejects Trevani Walker. Cox to inbounds. Kennedy to Chauncey Dukes. Air ball, no good. Harrison on the recovery. Gets it to Blunt, to Deaton. Deaton triple team. 10-second call. I was wondering, Dave.
That's 16 turnovers, Rob.
Well, that's totally unacceptable.
Oh.
And I guarantee you they're going to work on it this week in practice.
No doubt about it.
Cahokia is going to come in here.
The style we play, we shouldn't get in double figures, Rob.
Walker on the wing. Ball gets on the floor. It belongs to Mount Vernon.
They have 13 turnovers.
Parker Creel picked up the floor burn. I like the way Parker came to meet that pass. Blunt tried to use Moore tried to use his body to create a little space, and Kennedy didn't like the call.
Gave him a few Ronnie Henderson fakes there, the club fakes. He used to fake about 6-7 times before he'd go up off the glass. He finally got Kennedy to commit. Got to give my old buddy Club a little bit of a plug there.
In my opinion, probably the best multi-sport athlete in the last 40 years here at Mount Vernon.
You bet. He was awesome in so many things.
A great pitcher, a great hitter in baseball,
Exactly.
A great running back in football, and a great basketball player all around. The 6'3", 190-pound Ronnie Henderson. Moore misses both free throws. 26-12, 45 seconds left, third period. Cox brings it over the line, puts it on the floor, and that means it's Mount Vernon's ball. Anytime it gets down there, we own it.
They're leaning over, reaching for the ball, and we're down on the floor.
Some teams rule above the cylinder. We rule on the floor. That's where we do some of our hardest work. Possession arrow in favor of the Rams. You see there just what we were talking about. Moore was going the other way,
Yeah.
Couldn't come back to meet that pass.
Exactly.
And it was poked out of bounds. We got a little talk going on. Lewis Lang gonna have to sort this out. Harrison and Cox having a few words. We'll keep an eye on those two.
One thing we can't see from up here, some of the trash talk going on down there.
Yeah, Dave, you're going to like it from the, I know you've been in the opposite corner of the gym from us for the last, oh gosh, how many, 20 years?
15 years.
15 years. It's a great seat. You'll be, it'll be kind of like, I don't know how it'll be like, Trevante Walker takes D'Artagnan Blunt into the mat. Blunt's got no problem with that. He got his number. He said, I'll see you at the other end of the court.
Oh, yeah. He will not shy away from contact.
Well, Madison has exploded for 7 points here in the third quarter. Blunt, no good.
That's a two-shot foul. And the jinx is finally taking hold. We've missed 4 of our last 5 foul shots. Give us 12 out of 16 on the evening.
27 seconds left in the third period. Blunt makes the second one. It's Mount Vernon 27, Madison 12. Rico Newsom replaces Trevante. Walker sits down with 3 fouls. Mount Vernon with 3 team fouls this half. Madison with 7. James Newsom drives, rejected by Deaton. Ball on the floor, and they're going to call Hughes. Jason Harrison will go to the other end of the floor with the opportunity to shoot 1 and 1.
Harrison dove into the wall down there. Think of all the kids that dive on the floor, Jason may lead the team. That was one thing I was proud of the freshmen last night, Rob. They did a good job, the same thing. It's instilled in them at an early age.
Harrison's first free throw good, 28-12. And a new face into the Madison lineup, yet another. Number 14, 6'1" senior, Jeremy Howard.
All right.
Harrison makes them both, 29-12. 8 seconds left, third period. Chauncey Dukes gets away with a high dribble. Rico Newsom, no good. Harrison with the rebound. At the end of 3 quarters of play, Mount Vernon 29, Madison 12. We'll be right back for the 4th period right after this. Welcome back to historic Chagnon Gymnasium, built in 1937.
Celebrating 65 years of great high school basketball here coming up.
It'll be Madison ball to start the 4th quarter. Mount Vernon with a 17-point lead, 29-12. I hate that call.
He was backing in.
It's a double foul.
Exactly.
They call backing in on Madison and I guess a blocking foul on Deaton.
Louis does that every game.
He's not, that's his call.
Oh, exactly.
That's like the swirl ending. The swirl ending's Jerry Seinfeld. The double foul, that's Louis. That's his call. Parker Creel gets it over the timeline. Blunt. Poked away by Chauncey Dukes. Blunt will go to the line to shoot the final 1-and-1 of the night for Mount Vernon.
The final 7 minutes and 40 seconds of this game will take a little bit longer than 7 minutes and 40 seconds, Rob.
Well, you think they're going to go to the Hack-a-Shack to get back in this?
Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. They've got plenty of players on the bench. We've seen most of them. I don't think they're going to mind fouling us and seeing what we can do.
Well, those sophomores on the JV are looking at Creel longingly, saying, Coach, about some PT tonight, baby.
Not yet, not yet.
About some PT, we got an 18-point lead. Did he make that?
He made that.
They didn't put the points up. They only gave us 1 point. It was, oh, there we go, all right. Long shot put up by Rico Newsom, no good. Gets his own rebound and then throws it away. Blunt with a steal, goes long to Moore, and he backs it out of there. Mount Vernon with some good spacing, good ball movement. See if we can hold our turnovers. Moore to Blunt. Oh, and he backs it out. I thought he'd take that. Harrison on the wing, guarded by James Newsom. Ooh, Blunt and Moore just ran into each other. Parker Creel, dogged by Eric Hurst, gets it to J. Paul Deaton, to Moore. Parker comes around the pick and he's wiped out by Newsom. Creel will go to the line to shoot 2. Rams in the super bonus.
I saw the pass go where it was supposed to go. I wondered what happened to Parker.
Yeah, where's Parker? He was coming around the top, but he didn't make it through the pass. He was cut off by the Trojans. First one up by Creel, short off the front iron. Jenkins and Walker back in for Madison. Chauncey Dukes and Rico Newsom to the bench. 31-12, Mount Vernon, 6:41 left, 4th period action. Parker gets the second one to go, and it's a 20-point bulge.
Nearly tripled the score on him.
James Newsom out front, picked up by Creel. Tries to cross over. Parker's going to wish he had that steal when he sees the tape. Jenkins drains it from 17. Jermaine Jenkins. Moore inbound to Deaton. He's over the timeline. Picked up by Jenkins. Back to Moore. Stolen. Can he catch up to it? Yes. Walker. Nice job by Harrison to draw the charge.
Harrison had time to pitch a tent down there.
Walker had a full head of steam. It takes some big maracas to draw the charge when the guy's coming that hard.
You ain't a kid. You ain't a kid.
Inbound to Deaton, back to Moore. Gets it to Harrison. Down low to Creel, reverses, and scores. Parker Creel. 34-14, Mount Vernon. 5:50, and Al Collins is going to get a TO. Time for us to talk about our sponsors. Full timeout. Now we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Larry Lyde at One Stop Flooring America, where they make it a joy to decorate. We want to thank the Woodrome family. J. Paul Woodrome, Aaron Woodrome, Linda Woodrome, Off-Broadway Dry Cleaners. Ask about our chamber member-to-member discounts. King City Cash, Loan and Pawn, our inventory is overflowing. Mount Vernon Networks, your local Sprint PCS dealer. Cheney and Karsh Insurance, your independent insurance group. Alan Karsh and Eric Putney. 1 Hour Martinizing, the Harrison family, Ronnie Harrison, Gabe Harrison, and the mom, Cheryl Harrison. I better not leave her out.
Get her in there.
BSC Bicycle Fitness Center for all your biking needs. Go see Bernie Dick Knight. Kevin Martin, State Farm Insurance, bringing you auto, life, fire, and health insurance. Barry Jackson at Jackson Jewelers. Tom Williams at Carl's for Men and Women. Also Kathleen and Ronnie Shoemaker. And Dewey Klein at Mount Vernon TV and Appliance. Is Leap still there?
Leap's still there.
Randy LeMay.
Randy
Go
LeMay,
see
my
him.
good buddy.
He's got some great Christmas deals on some washers and dryers.
He'll sell you a big screen.
They're all at the gallery at 30th and Broadway. And last but not least, Charter Communications, bringing you Mount Vernon Rams basketball. I'm Rob Wilt, alongside Dave Farley. Behind the camera, the best in the business, Jeff Crow. Moore pump fakes and scores. Nice pass from D'Artagnan Blunt. Doug Creel doesn't like that. They get a layup off a made basket at the other end. And another turnover, Jermaine Jenkins. I tell you, they got to get those cheerleaders out from under the basket. I don't know how many years are we going to have to watch this before somebody gets their leg broke or their jaw broke.
Worse.
Harrison 1-on-2. Another steal. Here's Jenkins on the breakaway. He scores, and Creel's going to get a timeout. He's very unhappy. 6 straight points for Madison. Makes it 36-20 with 4:33 left in the fourth period.
Are we tired, Rob?
I don't know if we're tired or we were just thinking, hey, it's 36-14. You know, how come he's not putting in the sophomores? You know, I'm ready to call it a night. But Madison certainly hasn't called it a
They
night.
haven't called it a night. They're not giving up.
But Dave, we certainly have got to be past 20 in the turnover
We're
department.
getting awful close. I got us for 19. That's on a good night, Mount Vernon's not going to commit more than 4 or 5 turnovers. So we're way, way too high.
Sophomore point guard Jay Young into the Mount Vernon lineup. Trapped in the corner, gets it back to Moore. Moore to Creel, to Blunt. Blunt double team, Moore down low, pump fake, shoots, and scores.
Darius is in double figures with 11.
Jenkins, Walker inside to Kennedy, turns, backs in, no call. Kennedy doesn't like that, he gets up slowly. Timeout, Mount Vernon.
Well, Madison with hands all over the place.
Exactly 4 minutes left in this contest. Mount Vernon 38, Madison 20. Creel said, what, Doug, are you on this, Jeff? Or you got get that camera right down in that huddle. Creel's barking out the instructions. He's pretty unhappy right now. He's had to burn 2 full timeouts in a row because we're just struggling with that Madison pressure.
He's giving it to him.
I don't know if guys are running away, just leaving their buddies back there to handle the pressure all alone. And I think Doug wants some guys to stay back and help out, help them bring the ball up.
We haven't done a very good job at all of meeting the pass on this break.
Darris Moore to trigger the inbound. Gets it into Jason Harrison. Goes between the legs, double team. Finds Moore to Young. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Heard the footsteps there. Sophomore knew he had to get it up off the glass fast.
Moore puts up a 10-footer, no good. Kennedy pulls down the rebound. Eric Hirsch to Kennedy. Jenkins. Back to Jenkins. Hirsch looks inside. Walker inside. Swatted away by Blunt. Blunt with some good ball handling. Might have got away with one there.
I think he did.
Blunt kicks it to Creel in the corner, and the Rams are going to reset the offense. 3 minutes, 4 seconds. Foul on Madison. Parker Creel go to line to shoot 2. Good job. Dean of Students, Rob Knudsen, checking out the balcony.
Taking a little stroll up here.
That foul on Jenkins was his first of the night. Creel drains the first one.
Rams have taken only 8 field goal attempts in the second half. Rob made 4 of them.
6'5" senior Keith Long back into the Madison lineup, number 22. Creel makes them both.
Parker with 9 points.
They look for Kennedy down low. He's got Moore on his back. They don't throw it to him. Walker looking for Long, drives, puts up a tough shot. They're going to call the sophomore Jay Young. Before the shot, so it'll be Madison ball out of bounds. Trevani Walker will trigger the inbounds, throws it high to Kennedy.
Is that something?
Stolen by Harrison. Creel! 2 more! Beautiful dish, Parker Creel to Darris Moore. 42-20.
Whistle away from the ball. They're going to call
he's going to get the tee. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Al Collins just saved his assistant coach.
Yeah.
He was just about to get the double whammy.
He
Goodbye.
He had one.
Woo. Oh, he was gone. I'd say that Louis fumbled the whistle, or he was going to get him, and Al Collins saved his assistant coach.
Well said.
Creel makes the first. 43-20.
When's the last time the Rams have had 3 players in double figures, Rob?
Probably John Gogenauer.
Strickland.
Steve Strickland and James Wilson.
Maybe James Wilson. Yep.
Harrison replaced by Michael Dogan, number 22. Moore to inbound, over the top to Creel. Creel poked away from behind, he gets it to Blunt. Blunt over the top to Young. Young dragging that pivot foot a little bit, no call. I guess he didn't drag it if they didn't call it. Dogan gets it to Young, to Creel. Blunt. Chaos Corner appreciating this great ball movement. We're down to 155. Dogan moving it out front, got to get rid of it. Finds Moore. Moore to Dogan, timeout Mount Vernon. 142, Mount Vernon 43, Madison 20. 20-second timeout. Doug wanted to get the substitutes in there.
They're going to go in now. It's going to be Fitzpatrick, Barnfield. Going to get Kenny Super, the transfer from Kentucky, moved back after living in Mount Vernon.
So Creel's going to go with Fitzpatrick, Suber, Barnfield, Dogan, and Young. Barnfield inbounds to Young. He's picked up by Jermaine Jenkins. Bounces it to Fitzpatrick. He's double teamed. Drives out of the pressure. Dogan triple team and stolen. Jermaine Jenkins stops, pops, no good. Kennedy with the rebound, and he's hammered. One minute, 22 seconds left in this one. Stephen Smith. Smith comes in, replaces Dogan.
Big guy's going to go to the line. Madison 8 out of 31 now from the field, Rob.
No good. Barnfield with the rebound. Gets it to Young. Kenny Suber, number 24. Stolen. Number 41. Mike Hills.
Mike Hills.
Into the lineup, replaces Jay Young. A product of that Rome 1999 Class S state championship, along with Jerry Isaacs, Michael Payne, Derek Burns, and Danny Bean. Cam Smith won the Class S out there 2 years ago.
Burns playing over at Woodlawn.
Isaac still at Triad, I believe.
I believe so.
Jenkins with the save. Chauncey Dukes. Yes, Chauncey Dukes gets it to go. Count the basket. They call Barnfield for the foul. Number 30, George White into the Mount Vernon lineup, and number 21, Derez Edwards. Chauncey Dukes at the line, free throw up, no good. Derez Edwards gets a rebound, finds Kenny Suber. Suber, boy, he looks awful slender, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Hills finds Smith. Smith to White. White wants to shoot. Looked like he walked, no call.
Hills all alone.
Hills with his first varsity points. 45-22. Chauncey Dukes. Kennedy tried to stuff it on the tip. Dukes. Jenkins, no good. Jenkins, we're down to 5 seconds into Kennedy, and he's fouled.
They had to call that one.
7/10 of a second remaining. And the big junior, Robert Kennedy. You think his middle name is Frank? Robert F. Kennedy at the line. First free throw, good. Well, the Mount Vernon Rams will move to 5-2 on the season. Kennedy makes them both. And the final score, Mount Vernon 45, Madison 24. Dave Farley, your comments on this basketball game.
Got a little sloppy, Rob. Turnover department, I'll tell you what. I'm going to count them up here real quick. Rams had 21. They also had 21. I might have missed one or two there. There was an awful lot of them. I know Doug's going to be a little bit concerned about that with Cahokia coming in here Saturday night. They're as athletic, but more disciplined.
And the good thing is we've already played Cahokia. It was on a neutral court at Alton. I asked Doug about that game because he's awful scared of Cahokia's talent. Jamos Clay. They got the football players, Trevani Hill, Mario Suggs. They got the big sophomore, Darian Luster. And I said, how did we handle them so easy? And he goes, they didn't come to play. And he said, I thought after a quarter or two they'd pick up their intensity. He said they never really picked it up. He goes, they were just going through the motions. And he's wondering if he'll see the same Cahokia team come in here Saturday night. I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Well, they acted as if they knew, of course, when they got to Alton, the kind of play that they were going to be up against. They know they don't like to play the disciplined, deliberate style that Mount Vernon plays, and they acted like they were mad when they got off the bus about it already. Hopefully they'll still be mad about that.
I hear you. All right, that's my broadcast partner, Dave Farley. I want to thank you once again being alongside. And for Jeff Crow, the best in the business, from the Crow's Nest here in Chagnon Gymnasium. Yeah. Final score, Mount Vernon Rams 45, the Madison Trojans 24, and that's a beautiful thing.